Hi everyone, I'm Addison Price and this is Staci Cross. We're having another candid conversation with conscious leadership. How you doing, Staci?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Addison.
Yeah, are you ready for this fall weather?
Well, yes, today is, a beautiful day, beautiful fall day, and we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm sad to see some of the summer go because that means end of golf season.
I know, but it'll be nice to have some cool weather for a change. And yeah.
You're right. Well, to everyone tuning in and viewing, this is our second Candid Conversations with Conscious Leaders. Really excited to keep this going. Let us know if you have a suggestion on topics or people that might want to join. Again, we're just trying to be a resource. Here in Kansas City, our local chapter decided a theme called resiliency, and really charging the back half of this year after everything that we've endured throughout our country, throughout our lives, our families. And we just want to be, again, a resource and find a way to find more connection, build community within our conscious capitalism chapters, as well as here in Kansas City, our local chapter. So with that, let's kick it off, Staci. How about you start with introducing yourself, who you are, what you do.
Okay. My name is Staci Cross, and I am the founder and owner of Enjoy Pure Food and Drink in Leawood, Kansas. We're in Mission Farms, and we're like a healthy, organic, fast casual, get it and go, breakfast, lunch, and dinner type of place. And we've been here for 4.5 years, and we're looking to expand through franchising very soon. And it seems like an odd time to be doing that, but because of the last few months, we've actually proven that we are resilient enough to weather these types of changes in the economy and what have you. And we feel like we have a good story for moving forward. So that's what we're doing now, and serving people and trying to keep people as healthy as possible with the food and drinks that we offer. So
I love it. Well, I will attest to it that I've been in there, enjoyed your food, your drink. Very delicious, very enjoyable, absolutely healthy, good stuff for our bodies. But take me back. What was it like right around March and when COVID hit? We all know restaurants got hit very, very hard. So, kudos for you guys to find ways to keep going. But talk about what was maybe the culture, what was your mindset as a conscious leader at that time that could best serve your team and your company?
Oh, back in March, just like everyone else, it was kind of a sudden halt to a lot of everyday life. And you just kind of went into this mode of, okay, we got to act quickly. We really had no choice but to adapt and quickly adapt and adjust. And everyone was in the same boat of, I guess, figuring out what our customers wanted most at the time was to feel safe. What my employees wanted the most was to feel like they were working in a safe environment. And so right off the bat, it was all about safety. And I think we're no different than any other business or restaurant or home, in that, that was where the attention was in March, was how well were we protecting ourselves from a potential virus. So that was the key focus at first, was providing all of the protocols and then getting those updates out in email newsletters and social media. And this is what we're doing this is what the changes we've made to our facility, to our operations. And, just like everyone else is doing the same thing. It's just, we were on it. We were just focused. We were just tunnel vision focused on just staying the course. And it was kind of just a natural reaction to adapt, so there's really no time to go into fear or anything like that. We just knew we had to rise to the occasion. So then after that, it became, how can we make it more comfortable for everyone to stay safe, like, and still enjoy our food? How can we get out the message? Our next message was about keeping your immunity strong, keeping your body strong. A lot of people were going into, we're going into fear, and naturally so, and they still are to some degree. And just knowing that if you keep your body strong, that kind of makes you stronger inside and out. If you're feeling healthy and energetic and vibrant, then you are going to, feel better about, yourself. So just getting that message out about staying healthy and all that. So we had the tools to do that with our food, and we have cold pressed juices, and we have organic food and all that. So that was a lot of the messaging that we did early on.
Well, I mean, it makes great sense that in a time of kind of chaos and maybe people got bad habits, we're staying at home, we're on lockdown. For you, though, and your company, it's to really believe and double down on your mission, which is to have healthy eating practices. Look at your intake, look at your activity throughout the day. And so for you guys, it's saying, hey, this is why we're in business, is to serve a product that ultimately is going to help people better their own lives naturally.
Yes. And that meant, it's interesting how back in March, I mean, it was like a slow build. Like now everybody knows they have to be healthy, and we've been saying that all along. So it's been wonderful. That's been a good thing about this, and that people are realizing more about what they're putting in their body and all of that. And again, we're never preachy. We're just here, we're here to serve. So, and the thing that we also had to our advantage was that we're a fast casual concept. So just having the tools of online ordering and the curbside delivery and just a lot of takeout and DoorDash and all of that. So we had that already set in place. Thank goodness. We had a robust online ordering, but we were only doing about 5 to 10% of our orders in online ordering. Now it's like 50%.
Wow.
And 70% of our orders are still takeout, even though we have a big dining room and a big patio and all that. So people are doing takeout still. And that's changed. Our complete model has changed. It's mostly takeout, even though we have, a lot of diners. So I would say that just the fast casual concept has been to our advantage as well. And any restaurant, for now or in the future, that can adopt a robust online ordering system that works flawlessly and efficiently, that's probably going to be the best thing for the next, year, and maybe even going forward. It's just very efficient,
Yeah. Was there anything that you did special, either for your team? Because one thing that I've known is you have a strong culture. I mean, your team really rallies behind each other, and you, as a conscious leader, have a great sense of empathy and understanding that people have personal lives, and they trusted you to start this business. And so was there special or ways that you kind of went around to your team to keep that through these last few months?
Well, thank you, Addison. Culture, I always say culture is equal to the food that we serve at Enjoy. And it's so true because, we're here not only to serve our customers, but I'm here to serve my employees and our vendors, and we're all in this together. And I do have a phenomenal staff, and I think it's just the communication that we kept up really strongly. I met with them one-on-one right when this thing started, and just got their temperature about how they were feeling about this. And then we talked about all the protocols, and I made sure everybody understood them. But everyone was just in it to continue our mission of providing healthy food. It was amazing to me. Like, we are here to serve, they were just so on the bandwagon to be a service. Like, we were like one of the frontline workers, of course we weren't really, but we were here to make people's lives healthier. And I think everybody, without beating the drum, everyone kept that going. And they've been so great about just, I kept my whole team together. I didn't have to let anyone go. We were lucky enough we did get the PPP that I almost spent, what, 80% of that in employee pay, actually 85%, which
Wow.
to me, it was just about taking care of my staff, because they've been with me up to this point. I want to make sure that they're going to stay with me because I have some wonderful people. And so I just want to make sure they were okay. I didn't want anyone to be worried or, so we were able to do that, and our business stayed strong. So we were able to, move forward. So, from a staff perspective and a culture perspective, everyone I think they felt safe and they felt taken care of. I hope.
That's great.
I hope they felt that way. I feel like they did. They do.
Well, what about you? Has there been maybe a new skill set or new knowledge that has came about? Something that you didn't know about yourself that being put in this situation, like, all right, well, Staci Cross can handle this, or you've learned that?
Well, I have to say, once again, we're all still in the middle of all this. So it's hard to see the forest for the trees. We don't all recognize the opportunities, that all the wonderful growth opportunities we've had the opportunity to experience and learn from yet. I know in a year from now, we'll probably be all writing books, but I would say just being anticipatory of what's coming. Like, don't be like deer in the headlights. Oh gosh, now what? It's just like, think about what's going to happen in December, January, February, and then anticipate that. That's what we're doing right now. And that's just been a little bit more of a skill set that I've grabbed onto, like thinking more about in the future. I know some people are great at that. Also, right in the middle of all this, I graduated from this global leadership program from the University of San Diego.
Yeah.
And it was just literally, I graduated in June, and the whole message of this leadership program is basically about being present, like being completely present. And I think that in the midst of chaos, to be present has been quite a great skill, because then you're not reactionary, you are more thoughtful about the right steps that make sense for the highest good of all,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it really helped. Yeah. So I think just getting out of the reactionary mode and then being able to kind of be grounded and centered in the middle of something, if there's a crisis or if there's like a moment that's happening, that has actually served me as a leader, just to not wear me out so much. Like, people can get kind of burned out, but it's helped me with that.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you're finding clarity, your energy in your mind, your physical energy throughout the day. If you're present, you're right there. You're not rushing or putting 1,000 things on the to-do list. Sure, it might feel like that, or we have 1,000 things on the to-do list, but you're and it's coming with clarity. Your decision making, your energy levels are much more stronger when you do that.
Oh yeah, you said it.
So as we think ahead and we take that skill set, what's something as we head into the holiday season? We touched a little bit about the immune system and really charging that up. But what's a message that you have either for restaurant owners to be doing for the holiday season, or for people to be thinking and planning to keep themselves healthy?
Well, I know that I have a finite audience with restaurant owners probably, but I would just say what we're doing real quickly is making sure that we're making it as easy as possible to order bulk food, like big Thanksgiving meals and big holiday entertaining meals. And we're starting the family style dinner packs, and that's going to be able to be all ordered online. Just staying online, bulk, so making it easy. And we're doing delivery. We're starting home delivery for $5. And so that alone is going to be a big game changer. When people are cold and don't want to get out of the house, we'll just bring it to them. And that to me is, I think we've never done that before. And that'll be hopefully we're a little unsure about what the dark, cold winter months are going to bring, during a pandemic. So we're just going to try to keep the food, cooking and all that. So and it's same message, just staying strong, staying healthy. Don't let your health habits get, too slide too much, because there's without the sunlight, the vitamin D and all of that does take a toll on the immune system, and we just got to be really conscious of our vitamin D and how we are, and our gut health and all of that. That just goes all the time, but especially in the winter time.
Yeah, I have this rule that, if I weren't able to be active that day, going to the gym, hiking, or playing golf, then I got to eat right. That's the second choice that I have that day, to still keep my immune system, to still help me be prepared for the next day, tomorrow, to wake up feeling energized. Now, if I do both of those, then that's great. But I try to do one or the other. And I think as we had, like I said, the darker days and it's just colder, eating right is a choice that we can do on a daily basis, even if we can't get outside and do something active.
Yeah, I'm trying to, so, yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan right now of just empowering women.
Wow,
I started a company.
awesome.
I am totally about it. I'm jazzed on my wife. My mom is a big role model. Shout out to my sister. So let's talk about that right now. That, in these times, I think about our history and just what women have done.
Yeah.
Dang, they've been resilient. They've never backed down. Sure, they've been talked over. Maybe they've been criticized. But I think right now in 2020, it is so prevalent how important and powerful women are right now. So, you have a thought on that?
Wow, you just gave me the chills. Excuse me. So, yeah, you're right. Like, it's always been hard at some point throughout the history of mankind. And right now, this is our challenge. And we still all have all the comforts of the modern life. But again, I think just staying positive and staying out of fear is the best role model that you can be for anyone. Is just to, we're going to get through this. And we have the resourcefulness, the resilience, the adaptability, the flexibility to just do what we need to do, and don't, get too sucked into fear. And so that's what kind of I live by. That's kind of what we live by around here. I don't, I'm all about just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, stay strong, keep moving forward, and do what you got to do. And so it's kind of simplified, but I have two boys at home. They're not at home, but they were home from March to July or August. I have a 20-year-old and a 25-year-old, and my 25-year-old came home from New York City, and my 20-year-old came home from college, and we were all together with my husband and the four of us, and most wonderful 5 months of my life, but not just having them back, and we were all together, and they saw me going to work every day, while there's a lot of people at home working from home, but I was working out of, we're coming to the restaurant and staying positive, staying excited to serve, and so I think they always said they said they were proud of me, and I thought that was really something, so it's not much, but
I love it. No, I mean, just being yourself and being strong-winded to, like I said, keep moving forward. An example in my life would be my wife. She was an intense job. She loved it, been there for 6.5 years. But I think after a couple months, I looked around and I said, we can't just have you working at the dining room table. So Facebook Marketplace, we bought a few cheap desk items, and we built this little corner of our home into her other office that she needed, because I can see here on a daily basis, wake up, go down there, take meetings, adapt Zoom calls, all this stuff that she had to do just to keep her job and keep her clients happy. Kelly, I'm super proud of you. But a quote that I always hold on to, I've been in tough times in my life, is consider it pure joy when trials and tribulation come, because perseverance will produce faith in your life. And I think that's what Times is doing, is, you know, our perseverance and our resilience is creating something in us. Try to have a little bit of joy, but at the end of it, we'll be able to look back and either to ourselves and say, man, we have faith and we have belief that what we're doing, being a restaurant owner or whatever it might be, we're doing the right thing. And then in faith in humanity, somehow we find a way. It all does work out amongst the chaos.
Yeah, there's been a lot of love that's helped people, a lot of love, sharing of appreciation. That's been wonderful. And, you know, and then my shirt, grateful. So that's our new uniform at Enjoy, because I think our staff wanted to really tell our customers how grateful we are for them, and that we just serve, you know, so grateful, like we're so grateful that they keep coming. And just through all this, you know, again, just having that joy and gratitude.
Yeah, it's a reminder that, hey, if those customers don't walk through that door, then it's really tough business to be in. You are grateful for every online order, for every phone call, for any big bulk purchase, caters, every little bit counts. And I think everyone starts to see the little things that each one of us can do will add up and have a big impact at the end of the day.
And what I love about what you just said is that people are becoming more conscious of helping other people, you know, succeed, and small businesses and their local community. It's wonderful. It's like, you know, maybe something they haven't thought about before, you know. So there's a lot of good things that have come about the last few months. And we're, again, like I said, we're going to all have, I think it's going to be cathartic and also enlightening to see all the wonderful things that have evolved us as a community, as a you know, species, because it's happened to the whole world, you know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's all around us.
Yeah.
Well, in closing, is there anything else that you wanted to mention or highlight or talk about? I've really enjoyed just this honesty and candid conversation.
Well, I just I hope it wasn't too narrow of a focus on the restaurant business, but I just know that everybody's out there trying to make it happen day by day. And again, I think the Buddha said something like, every day is the first, you know, every day is a new day, you get to start over. And so it just, if today wasn't great, then tomorrow, you know, let's just try again, you know, just so, you know, just keep it going. But no, I thank you for all your wonderful questions and just digging in, and so it's been great.
Yeah, I feel fortunate to build a relationship with you. I know that our local chapter and our team here in Kansas City, we all care about each other like family. We came really, really close and had the best interest on how we can help. But really, that's the foundation of this conversation. We want to be a resource to anyone that's listening or viewing to this. We are charged up to be a resource for you, to give you feedback or to give you content, or to create an event or put things in our newsletter, whatever it might be, that's going to help you. So we are already thinking, what does November and December look like? Sounds like we have a few potential events planned. Like Staci said, do not forget to eat healthy. That immune system is important if you want to last a long time.
And I want to mention also, like, we've been talking about future events for the Conscious Capitalism chapter of Kansas City, and I think we're going to be working, I want to just mention that it's probably going to happen, but we're working on a burning bowl type of situation where we can all participate in kind of, you know, releasing this year and releasing
I need that.
and just moving forward with new, like a new open field. So we're going to be working on that towards the end of December, most likely that'll take place. So definitely before the first of the year.
I love that. I need to find a way in some type of, atmosphere to get some of this off my shoulders.
Yes.
Really then feel more refreshed and not carry the weight of 2020 back into 2021.
Yes. And like the ceremony around it kind of just makes it more official, like, okay,
Yeah.
But
let's burn that thing.
Burn it.
Well, thank you again, Staci, for taking time to have this conversation. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. Again, give us feedback. We want to keep this series going. If it's a good thing, let us know topics, things that we could be doing.
Yes.
Once again, be grateful and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye.